We're losing!
Teamwork, guys, more teamwork.
They're burying us alive!
Well, shit.
Jeez, Louie.
Honey, don't you want to beat those bastards? In my book, we're gonna be winners.
Listen, I ain't got nothing left for you to sign, because you're training like a damn bum, you know that?
Screw them.
What are you doing? What are people doing?
Is this early access too?
Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
Get out there now and do the best you can.
Oh no. Do not adjust your console or television at home. There's nothing to see over there. Welcome, episode 155 of the Bad Fodder Figures podcast. Matthew, Eric, myself. Matt, you are looking spiffy tonight. Let's just get right down to it. The Reds baseball season. I think there was a guy. What was his name? He pitched for the Red Sox and he pitched for the Cubs. He used to live in a motorhome outside the park in the minor leagues and just crush beers left and right all day long. Your face style, your hair selection there on your face is reminding me of this guy. He was a very rotund man. He also had a mullet. Do you have a mullet going on right now?
No. I actually got a haircut, so okay. I have no hair right now. I'm thinking Goose Gossage.
There's a little bit of Goose Gossage there, but no. Who is this other guy? He pitched for the Red Sox and the Rod Beck. Rod Beck.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Where did that name come from? Holy shit, dude!
It came right from your face.
Wow.
You got a little bit of Wolverine going on too.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a little bit.
So
I don't.
The guys in Motley Crue and Aerosmith, the guitar players, also rocked this fine look. But this, I guess this is a what would you call this? A shaving accident, and you just wanted to show us what it looked like, right? Is that what happened here?
I had an incident. I was trying to trim everything up today, and I had an incident. I said, "What the fuck?" For the show. For Bad Fodder Figures, for our fans, I would just go and just and try and do the mutton chops and that. But unfortunately, because I got all my gray hair, I have no gray hair in my head, but all my gray hair goes in my beard. Except for these streaks right here. I got the Fu Manchu type of thing going on here. So I really wish that this was all dark to make it show out further, but unfortunately. No, but I had a shaving mistake.
Now, everybody in chat and listening, I was trying to get him to write, like a little advertisement. Remember how the boxes used to have like they used to have Caesar's Palace or something on their back. I was just trying to get you to write "sit here." Upper lip, sit, bottom here. But then Eric said, that might attract the wrong crowd that Matt might not be so keen to. So Matt quickly scrubbed that off.
maybe tonight, before I go to bed, Bart's home tonight. Maybe tonight I'll sit here or
free mustache
fresh fish or something.
It'd be dudes coming up to you saying, "Is this seat open?"
Oh no!
Free mustache rides.
Well, it ain't much of a mustache left, Mike.
They're gonna provide the mustache.
Oh! Wait a minute now. Hold on,
let's
sir.
quickly turn the subject here. Jesus Christ, out of control, and it's only fucking 2 minutes
already. Jeez,
a hell of a thing there, Matt.
It sucks, dude. I mean, Mike, I could just imagine you with your glorious beard that you have there. Okay, that just what you have, and you were to fuck up one day. What would you do?
I shaved it off last February. Just came back in about
last February, dude. This is from fucking last March. Okay, this shit is from last March. Okay, I don't have the beautiful growing beard like you have. Okay,
It's just facial hair.
So-
It comes back. You know.
Hey, Mike, do you ever make mistakes though?
I don't. I mean, look. I mean, in all honesty, look at this. I don't touch it.
I'm saying.
I mean, I should.
Yeah, you trim it sometimes. When
No,
you
I
go to,
don't.
Like,
When I go
He's
to
like
the
old
barber,
man time here.
when I
when
go
you
to
go
the,
to the barber,
I don't touch it. Yeah.
Professionals do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're like
should.
old man time.
I should touch it. I mean, I need.
It looks
to.
good though. It looks
You
good.
you should touch it all the time. Just rub it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. If I had something like that and I fucked up, I would be seriously fucking pissed. But then again, Mike's very lucky because Barb would not let me get that fucking big. Okay, there's no fucking way Barb would.
Whoa.
Someone clip that.
Whoa. Pause.
Is it time for news yet?
Well, you know, Matt. I mean, I feel like you live a very constrained life. You know. I often hear that Barb would kill me. Barb doesn't know I bought this. Barbara, do you have? Are your insides like this big stress ball because you really can't be the Matt you want to be?
Barb is a new Quicken.
That's a hell of a thing since she's not the breadwinner. See, like Lynn is the new Quicken, but Lynn, makes the money. So this is very well established that I am not the breadwinner here. So she controls the funds coming in and out. But
see, this is opposite here because I'm the one that I'm the one that brings up.
You're a provider.
Yes, sir. I gotta make sure she's not right around the corner or something. But yes, sir, you are correct. It's the tables have turned somehow. I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, here's an interesting thing. If we can talk about spending money, Lynn said today that she wants to go out and get a attachment for the zero turn, like a Thatcher. Is that what you do for the grass?
Yeah.
Poke holes in it. Aerate it.
Well, that's an
aerated.
But with Thatcher,
You want dehatch. It's like a rake thing that rakes up all the dead grass and shit.
Yeah. She says she wants me to call the guy tomorrow and see if they make an attachment for it.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
That's cool. Yeah. Sure.
Fun times.
Tell you what, Mike, if you do that and you aerate your yard.
Oh yeah, we
next
aerated
year,
in the fall.
Year after. Okay. Make sure you dehash it here now.
Yeah.
You do, man. You're gonna have in a year or two. Man, you're gonna have a beautiful yard.
I think it's pretty.
Dehashing's a big thing.
Yeah.
Dehashing's a big thing, dude.
Yeah. That's
You'll be amazed how much more it can be.
No. I gotta wait
want
for
mine
that.
to be all cement.
I gotta wait for that snow to melt. We got a lot of snow. It snowed today here. I mean, it didn't accumulate to anything, but we had at least an hour of snow coming down sideways.
Oh my!
Almost whiteout conditions, but it didn't stick. It was too warm.
Shit, it was 70 degrees here. It was great.
No, it's going to be 12 degrees here tonight.
It was 50 here today. I loved it. Last week it was in the 60s. This coming week's going to be in the 60s. I love it. Bring it on. I'm ready for it.
Now, Matt, I'm looking at you, and all I can think of this, right now is, I didn't know you were such a big Pirates fan, and how do you think the Pirates are going to do this year?
Fuck Pirates. Fuck Pittsburgh. What the fuck, dude?
I mean, I couldn't tell with all this garb on. If you were a Pirates, it's so mismatched. It doesn't flow at all. I can't tell if
Can I tell the red lights, the red chair, the red hat?
God damn! You on the payroll?
I'm trying to be.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Eric, couldn't you picture Matt being like the adult ball boy, like the guy who sits on like first base, the third base line?
Yeah, they just let it.
Getting peppered out there with foul balls.
A beer in one hand, another hand full of nachos, and a foul ball come my way.
With that mustache and beard right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bibbs, I don't know if it's I can see the M on his face also, but I'm getting a strong like Whoville vibe. Every time I look at him, I'm like, all I think of is like Dr. fucking Seuss over here.
The Doc Seuss.
Yeah, like those characters from Whoville.
Jesus Christ. And be careful now. Dr. Seuss has been banned. So be careful now. You don't get in trouble with that shit.
No, we're not gonna politicize anything here. A rare hoodie ninja in chat looks like Cario Mario's forgotten cousin.
God dang. Mario.
Everybody's loving this, Matt. This new fashion.
See, I told you, Mike, it's going to blow up.
Yeah, it's going to take off. You're a trendsetter.
I just wish all this was dark instead of just this. I wish all this was dark. Okay, that's it's just this right here. It's dark.
Now, are you gonna leave it like that, or are you gonna cut it off? Because you like in your Zoom meetings tomorrow. You're gonna have,
I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going. I tell you what. Be honest with you, Eric. I'm going to go like this as long as I can until someone says something at work. When someone says something at work, then I'll take. I'll do the rest of it.
How long does it take for the rest of it to fill back in? Like,
oh shit, dude! This is to get back to this level. A couple months.
Wow.
My beer is very slow, and when I grow, I gotta let everything grow out my neck and everything. Then I kind of trim it up. Okay, so this is this is a couple months, man. This is, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good time to plug the YouTube channel, Eric, because everybody who's listening audio-wise is going, what the fuck is going on here? So we have slowly been growing the YouTube channel, youtube.com/C/Bad Fodder Figures. We got about 20 or 30 episodes up there of the Twitch stream. So if anybody who's listening audio only, if the pizza man is out delivering pizzas and go, what are these guys babbling on about for 10, 15 minutes? Matt's facial hair. You can go to YouTube later on this week and check out the video. And maybe you want to take a screenshot of this and bring it to your barber. You know how at the barber shop they have all these different the pictures. You can just put Matt's picture there.
I want the Matt.
Yeah. The M. Yeah, when you smile, it does look like a big fucking M. I want the M.
It's M for Matt.
It's M for something, all right.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, we had good news today. We had good news this week. We did. The president came out and said that all American adults will be eligible to get the vaccine no later than May 1st. That doesn't mean everybody's going to be vaccinated by May 1st, but you'll be eligible to get it on May 1st. Now, of course, there's a segment of the population, that doesn't want to get vaccinated. We won't go down that path there, but everybody who does want to get vaccinated, it looks like that is going to be an option for everyone relatively soon. I mean, Christ, we're only 18 or so days away from April 1st, so about a month and a half away, people. Now, I know, Matt, you already had a chance to get in line, and you don't go out much, you say, and you're working from home, so you're going to let the more needy people get in line before you. I'm of the same peace of mind. I will wait until, obviously it's my turn. I don't need to be nuts to butts to people in line. Once I can get it without any hassle, I will certainly do my part, right, to help fight the virus. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to let those that need it more than me get it. I'm eligible to get it right now, but I'm going to wait. So I will let others get it before me because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. So I'll just chill and relax and wait until it's my turn.
Right. I feel the same exact way. Eric, of course, you're out there doing the good fight. So you've probably already been taken care of. I think you already confirmed, right, that you've already had it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got both shots. I'm good.
One in the ass and one... Oh, never mind.
What? Yeah. Whoa. Anal swabs?
Lockjaw? I read something... You never know when you read on the internet is true or not, of course. But someone said if you're now a visitor to China? Was it China or Japan? I can't remember. I think it was China. They're going to do the anal swab.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have nothing against the Chinese. I have no interest to go to China, though.
You know, when I was swabbed, they didn't do it in my nose. They put it in my mouth. And I was like, what is this about? What are you doing the mouth for? She said, they're doing the mouth now. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
We had, Bibbs has been to China. Yeah, it looks like you're one and done. You got to go there. You got to bend over and smile, Bibbs. They're going to swab your ass. I had a test this week because my son was exposed last week to someone at school, and then I wasn't feeling so hot over the last weekend and into early this week. And I had to get tested, but it was, you do it yourself. You know, you walk into this booth at CVS outside, like a little trailer type thing. There's a woman or, doctor behind the plexiglass giving you the instructions, give you the tube, and she watches to make sure you're inserting essentially like a Q-tip far enough into your nose, and you swab around in each nostril for 15 seconds, and then you put it into the tube. There was a lot of blood and boogers came out. It was awesome.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, is it instant or you had to wait for the result?
It was instant. It was, I had to wait probably about 15, 20 minutes. I did the rapid test. Yeah. But we're all negative. All negative. I'm negative. Son's negative. Son went back to school on Friday. So
that's good news. That's great.
I didn't miss any work either. So
good.
Now, Matt, if you can remember back to when almost a year now, right? We've been in not lockdown, but almost a year since COVID. And you said that this might curtails people's spending habits. They might have to adjust their lifestyle. And certainly, I can't speak for your father, but my grandfather, well, I don't think your father grew up in the Great Depression. He's not that old. But my grandfather grew up during the Great Depression, and that affected him his whole life. Spending habits, right? My mother always said he has his christening money when he died, right? Very, the thought of him ever spending money on anything beyond basic, cable television or going out to eat, anything like that. No, I can eat at home. Why do I have to go to a restaurant, I just, plug the TV in. Why do I need more channels than that, His entertainment was the newspaper, video games, computers.
Simple life. A very simple life.
Yeah, and that had a great effect on him. But what do you think about, we talked about a year ago with this virus that you said people might have to learn to change their spending habits and it might affect them. What do you think? I don't think anything has changed anybody. And I think once everybody gets vaccinated, people are going to go out and spend.
I think you're correct, Mike. I think that, no one learns anything from this as far as saving and stocking up and stuff and that. And I think once, even this past year with everything going on, people have still, majority of people gone out and still done their own thing when they shouldn't have been, So I don't think anybody's actually learned anything from this. If anything, they learned that, hey, if something goes wrong, we're going to get money, and the people that need it for sure. That is for sure. People need some money. People have been out of work, bartenders, restaurant workers, and stuff like that. They need
civil engineers.
Civil engineers. Yes, sir. I mean, look at this shit. I mean,
if that's not a sign of desperation.
This ain't going to pay for itself.
That might have the opposite effect when you go into your next Zoom meeting.
I can't wait.
They might just say this is such an eccentric look, Matt. We can't have this here at whatever your building incorporated, building RS institution of building. We can't have this here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if anything, I have to have Barb go to Kroger tomorrow and buy the dye to dye the rest of it in, so it shows up. So just this shit. Because I'm looking at myself on screen, like, holy shit, this is what that stands.
Just bedazzle it. Get some fucking,
Oh my god.
Get some sparkles. Get some
sprinkles, some glitter.
Yeah, glitter. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, bedazzle that shit up.
Oh god. It's going to be like this until someone says something at work.
Yeah. What are you, Eric? You've been spending left and right, Eric, right? TVs, consoles, trucks.
Yeah, nothing changed for me.
Nothing changed for you. You're still stimulating that economy.
Yeah, man. Got to do it, man. Nothing wrong with it. I don't see. And Amazon has been. I mean, things have changed. Like now, you do a lot of DoorDash and freaking. You don't go out. You get them to bring it to you, and Amazon is probably just the best thing on earth, man. Come on, really?
Now, look, without the skies, let's say that things change for the better in a couple months here. Some people have gotten used to, like just what Eric said about DoorDash. Like I know Matt and my wife love the curbside pickup. So Matt's a big fan of that at Best Buy. My wife absolutely loves it at Target.
Yeah.
You think that shit's going away, or you think they're going to keep?
No, I think it's going to be maintained. I mean, people are still going to go in the stores, but that's just another convenient. It's convenience, man, and people dig it.
Yep, I agree 100% there. I think curbside pickup, all that shit. I don't know about your local store. What, Wegmans, Mike? Wegmans is your big grocery store there. If they do like the quick pickup type of thing, where you can go online and you can order all your groceries online,
like Walmart does it. Yeah.
Yeah, you drive in, they bring it out to your car.
Yeah.
And the Kroger here does that. I know a lot of people have been doing that. They took one Kroger store, which you go in and walk around. And they totally made that into it's online only, where you can't go into the store. You have to order it online. You go there and you park in a parking spot, and they bring your groceries and shit out to you.
Like service merchandise back in the day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love service. Man, that fucking conveyor belt. Bring your shit. Oh my package is coming down now.
Did you guys have supermarkets back in the day with conveyor belts? So back in the day in the greater Boston area, there was a couple of supermarkets. You'd go in and do your normal shopping, right? But they would not allow shopping carts in the parking lot. Okay? So you do your normal shopping, the guy's bagging them up, and they're putting them in these plastic tubs, right? And there's a number. There's like a on a wood plank type thing, and it would say 62, right? So all these plastic tubs would have your groceries in them, and they'd put them down a conveyor belt, and then you'd pull your car up, and you'd give the guy the 62 thing, and then they would load all the groceries from 62 into your car.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I never had that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we had service merchandise where you go and shop around and you buy something to come. You have to wait for it to come down the conveyor belt, but never with like the grocery store like that. No, I never had that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bibbs said they had them too. Yeah, a long time ago, Bibbs. They got rid of them, yeah, probably sometime in the 90s, I would imagine. But yeah, a lot of good money. Kids made a lot of money, fishing those groceries out of the conveyor belts, putting them in people's car. But it was like an inner city thing. I think it was a way to curb people stealing shopping carts, and then also, sort of, polluting the area. Not polluting, but, just vandalism or people taking them and doing stealing them and doing whatever. And,
Now, do you think the new way they're doing things now because of the pandemic? Do you think it's lazy, or is it smart, or is it? What do you think? The people are just lazy now, or what?
I think we live I live a busy lifestyle Monday through Friday, right? I have to be I have to be at work 9, and I have to work till 6, and I get a modest lunch. So for me, it's not lazy. It's a convenience, and it's a lifestyle decision that I need to be on the go because someone else is depending on me to be back, at a certain time to be clocked back in.
Yeah, I agree. I
think it's a convenience thing. Like this coming week, I got my new Xbox headset coming out, and it's going to be available, I think, Tuesday at Best Buy for curbside pickup. And during my day here, I'll go out at lunchtime. I'll run out, pick it up, grab it, and grab lunch, and come back home. I think it's a convenience thing. I haven't been in Best Buy since back in November when I got my Xbox
with the donuts. I haven't been to Best Buy since the last time I bribed everybody with donuts.
Sir, and let me tell you something, sir. I got an email. I got an email from the general manager from that store thanking me for thinking of them and bringing them in donuts for that morning.
Nice.
So the next time you go, you have to grow your mustache and shit back out because they ain't gonna know who you were.
Donut Man. Just put Donut Man, or just put Donut there. You shaved it off so you can just glue a donut on.
Glue a donut right there. Just stick there. That glazed donut.
That's it.
Well, we gotta move on a little bit. Some sad news, guys. For a child of the '80s and a Boston sports fan through and through. One of my favorite athletes from back in the day, the great, marvelous Marvin Hagler, passed away at the age of 66.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no way to quantify his impact. It's just that you have the 4 major sports teams here. He was like the 5th major team. You know what I mean? That's how big his popularity was, because he was from Brockton, Massachusetts. The undisputed middleweight champion for a long time. Great fighter. If you haven't seen the fights with him and Tommy Hearns, just unbelievable fights. But it is very sad, and I'm saying I've modeled my life after Marvin Hagler, but reading the things I was hearing today, it's sort of, he was not a flashy guy, and maybe that's why he didn't win the fight against Sugar Ray Leonard, because he didn't taunt Sugar Ray. He tried to hunt him down in the ring and box him, but he wasn't a flashy guy. I'm not a flashy guy. I was never a flashy drummer. I was dependable. I put the work in, right? And that was Marvin Hagler. He was just a guy that came in, outworked people, put the hard work in, didn't say a lot, and just fucking did his thing.
66 is a young age too, man.
What did he die from? Did he have complications from boxing?
Didn't say. No, he had he left boxing. I think another thing to go back with Hagler. It was the first time that I ever thought as a kid life isn't fair, because I watched that fight and I said he won that fight and they didn't give it to him, and he left boxing after that, Eric. And he said he was very happy to leave at that point, because he didn't trust the business, I guess, anymore. But he said he left healthy with his faculties. So I don't think he suffered from anything, visually, like that we could tell, like if you saw him. But certainly he probably, definitely probably had some effects from that, no doubt. But 66. His wife said it was unexpected, according to the Facebook post. So I don't think he was sick. Just one of those things. His number was up, and that was it.
Yeah. Guess you can't argue with that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always seemed like a good guy to me.
Yeah.
He seemed like a good guy.
I mean, the praise he's getting right now online from all the other boxers, I guess he was extremely close with Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, all the great boxers held him in the highest regard. And he was a southpaw too, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I was watching the fight today with him and Tommy Hearns. A war, like from the get-go, right? I mean,
they was battling. I remember that.
Yeah. Unbelievable fight.
Well, I mean, that's good. Sounds like his legacy will kind of live on a little bit,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's already got a great legacy as is. Yeah, I guess he was a very, very classy guy. Great ambassador for the sport.
What did he do after boxing? I know
he was an actor.
Stuff.
He was an actor in Italy.
Really?
As soon as he left boxing, he moved to Italy, and I guess had a great acting career there for a while.
Wow. Never knew that.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah, but he died in New Hampshire. I think that's where he was living right now. So,
God rest his soul.
Yeah, the great, marvelous Marvin Hagler. And now we have some new and exciting news. Eric, do you have the stream pulled up? I'll give you a minute to pull it up if you need time here.
I don't think I can. Let me see.
Okay, I didn't know if you had the tablet and the phone. Are you on the tablet?
No, I'm on the phone right now, but hold on. Let me pull it up. Oh.
All right. So I want to, before we get too deep into this, Los has been doing lots of, he listened to the podcast, right? And he's been coming up with designs for new shirts for us. So we're going to reveal.
Does he have the new face?
No, but he's got something all right for you. Okay. So let me know. I'm going to flip over there, Eric. When.
All right, go ahead.
Look at this. So this This is one T-shirt design here.
Oh my!
Okay. So, I think, the Three Stooges, there we are. Eric, myself, and Matt. First to be last.
That's amazing.
First to be last.
Okay.
That's cool.
So we got these up on the, got some of them up on the store already.
Oh, really? So we can buy this shit?
Yep, so this is,
There it is.
Yeah, so this is the deep heather, right? We got
I'm gonna buy that tonight, man. I'm buying that.
Well, wait. Don't everybody go buying stuff yet. There's a lot to break down and look at here. So we got, different colors, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now there's white lettering too, black lettering. So if you want a lighter shirt with some black lettering, we got white. The ladies out there, you want a pink shirt, or if you're a guy and you're very comfortable in your masculinity, you can get a pink shirt. Okay.
Get one for Barb.
Now there's also a shirt out here that with no lettering, no first to last. It's simply just us. Okay. It says Bad Fodder Figures. Again, a bunch of different colors. And it's got the black lettering with some more masculine shirts.
Okay.
Let's see, the white lettering. So those are the ones I have up so far. Okay. Now we got some other ideas that we could put up there that we're gonna look at here on the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, see if I can pull this off.
Yeah, some things we need to discuss and see here.
Let's see here. Nope, that's Al. Where do I want to get this? Let me get this link. 1 second.
Yeah, I need to buy the black one.
It looks good.
Yeah.
All right. So here we're going to go with some Eric designs that we have. Okay?
Eric design?
Yeah. So wait for this to come up on stream. You're because I think you sent me a video mail one time, so that was like Google Drive. So Eric,
I do it constantly.
Bad Fodder Figures, a subsidiary of Glovebox Gaming. Okay, we can put this up on the store if people are interested.
Definitely put that one up. I gotta have that one. I gotta have that one.
Okay, so we have that. We also have with no writing, just the three of us, and subsidiary of Glovebox Gaming.
Look at Mike's head peeping around.
Yeah, right? Like, hello. Anybody see me? All right.
Good God.
So now we're going to go over here and look at Matt.
Oh, man.
Matt with a stack and paper, Matt.
That might be a little bit of an inside joke there for people to understand that one there.
We could still
stacking paper.
But it kind of works. I mean, now that I know what it means, it kind of works for the cigar.
Matt looks like a Don. He looks like a gangster.
I was just going to say, that's what I'm saying, Eric. It looks, it works. Now that I know what it means, with me, my cigar right there.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's
Joe Pesci.
Los is in chat now, so thanks again, Los. We're admiring all your work.
Oh man, I'm getting all those, man. I'm getting all them shirts.
So, and we just have the three of us again with no other writing besides the name of the podcast. Let's see what else we got here. Now we got me.
Oh no.
I don't know who wants a shirt with trash bag and captain on it, but we could put it up there.
I do. I do. That's who wants this shirt. I do.
I mean, Los, you still got me here with the Bell's palsy, my face reversed.
Oh, no.
But that's okay.
Trash bag and cap.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Now you know, Eric. I hate bezel, right?
I know
Yes.
you hate bezel.
I
Too
hate
much
bezel.
bezel. You can't.
Basil boss.
The bezel boss.
That's definitely someone. There's definitely some people. What's that mean?
Yeah,
You
what
should
does that
definitely
mean?
have some people.
I know what it means. That's all it matters.
Then, you know.
Oh my God!
Man, put all those shirts up. I'm buying
Yeah,
all of them.
I'm gonna put them all up. You know, there's as long as Stream Elements doesn't limit us as far as how many you can upload, I'll put them all up. And if people want to buy them, people can buy them. It's not a problem.
That'd make a hell of a rug.
Oh man, you fuck. Oh Matt, you're fucking with my insides now. You right? That would make it. Oh man, I gotta get on that. Oh man.
And he's also come up with some wallpapers for us if we want to do some stuff for, putting some stuff elsewhere. Little wallpaper
Or making
designs.
rugs.
Or making rugs, right?
Yeah.
So very, very good, Los.
Y'all spending my stimulus check already, dude.
Right.
Yeah, I can't wait for. Yeah. Oh
And if
my
you know,
gosh.
I do like that I have the beard on the opposite side on this one. So if you really want like the alternate, how like they have like the B sides on like vinyl or whatever, you can get like the B side of the B side of the beard.
The B side of Mike.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So two of those designs are up right now, and the others will get uploaded over the course of the week. I only can do 5 colors per design. That's the only limitation the site gives me. I wish they had some different colors too, but. So Los, thanks again.
My God.
Appreciate that. And now we're back looking at Matt's mustache again. That's it. We need to update the artwork.
Make it look at them.
Man, that was great, man. As soon as I get off of this phone, bro, I'm ordering a whole rack of stuff.
And of course, I will put them at the lowest price possible, so it'll be like $15 a pop. And I don't know if you guys want hoodies for them. I could see what else.
I need a T-shirt.
I could see what else people want to sell them. I could do mugs and everything else if they want, but we got a couple 2-3 things up on the site right now.
Matt needs his own shirt with this mustache predicament going on right now. Los, get on that.
I need a fucking thong with Mike's face right there in the center.
My face? I'll put a thong.
Right there in the center.
That was awesome, Los, man. Good job.
Good
Yeah,
job.
that's good. That's some good shit, man.
So if we have any other artists out there that want to, celebrate us and toss us some artwork, we'll throw it up there, and people can decide. The website, if you want to order any of this stuff, is merch.streamelements.com/bad fodder figures. And again,
Easy to remember.
yeah, merch.streamelements.com/bad fodder figures. And again, we make next to nothing off of this, like maybe like $1 a shirt or something like that. So it's not about us making money. It's just providing merch if you guys want to celebrate the show. So,
Yes, please.
all right. Matt's going to get all his notes together and his arguments to convince us why everything Bethesda is going to do is going to be exclusive. We're going to play the jingle while he gets his thoughts together, and we'll be right back with the news.
Really? Really? Okay, do you hear what he just said? Do you hear what he just said, why don't you, for once in your life, just do the fucking news? All right, no. I'm going to do the fucking news. No, here is the fucking news.
All right, Matt, before we get into the Bethesda stuff, there was a mysterious post by someone named Melissa McGamepass earlier this week, alluding to a mystery signal and an anomaly and that there'll be a new game coming soon to Gamepass. In your crack scientific research over there, Eric and Matt, do you think this is going to be Outriders, or do you think it's going to be the Mass Effect trilogy?
Mass Effect trilogy.
The anomaly is what which triggers it right there, I think.
Okay.
Yep. Mass Effect.
We'll find out. My personal preference would be to have it be Outriders, but we'll see. All right.
With everything Mass Effect going on, yeah,
with EA Play and everything.
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get to the meat of it, Matt. We've been debating now for months since they had the rumor of the acquisition last week or maybe a few weeks back. Somewhere in Europe, they had to do their own research, and they determined that it wasn't anything nefarious going on between Microsoft and ZeniMax, so they allowed the sale to go through, the acquisition. So now it is official, and they had a roundtable this week. But prior to that, the last couple months, we've been kicking on the idea. Matt is famous of saying you don't spend $7.5 billion to release your games on other consoles.
I agree.
My take is, why wouldn't you? If you make money in every avenue, why wouldn't you? So let's read the quote from Phil Spencer. He says, I see it in the community. I listen to the podcast and all the questions, so I'm going to try to be clear as I can because I think it's fair. Obviously, I can't sit here and say every Bethesda game is an Xbox exclusive because we know that's not true. There's contractual obligations that we're going to see through. We have games that exist on other platforms, and we're going to go and support those games on the platforms they're on. There's communities of players. We love those communities, and we'll continue to invest in them. And even in the future, there might be either contractual things or legacy on different platforms that we'll go do. He goes on to say, but if you're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this, about delivering this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building. And the creative capability we're able to bring to the market for Xbox customers is going to be the best it's ever been for Xbox after we're done here. Okay, Matt, you want to go with your opening arguments?
I do believe that Bethesda games from here on out, after those agreements are done, will be Xbox exclusive. And I think that that's going forward. That's what it's going to be. Xbox has been wanting some exclusive games. They've been lacking in it. We've always talked about that. And they've got some, games now, and they can do it. So
this is how Red Sox Yankees fans must feel, right? When the Yankees go out, they can't develop their own homegrown talent, and they got to go out and buy, the Alex Rodriguez and the Jason Giambis and the CC Sabatias of the world, right? Mm-hmm. And so Xbox couldn't grow their own home talent, so they had to go out there and
they had to buy it.
Right.
Yep, they had to buy it. Yep, there's no argument there. Yeah.
Now, Matt, I totally agree with you. But one thing I'm gonna put a spin on this. I would say the stuff that's on the other systems is going to stay on the other systems. The new stuff that they put out, that these Bethesdas and all these people that they bought to put out, it's not going to see the other systems. That's what I think.
Right. So, where's my phone? Let me get this.
Let me
our crack researcher, Hoodie Ninja, provided this quote from Phil Spencer about 8 months ago. Gaming is about entertainment and community and diversion and learning new stories and new perspectives. I find it completely counter to what gaming is about to say that part of that is to lock people away from being able to experience those games or to force someone to buy my specific device on the day that I want them to go buy it in order to partake in what gaming is about. And gaming is bigger than any one device. Okay.
That was 8 months ago.
That was 8 months ago. Right. And Shownuff just said in chat, the ZeniMax deal should be exclusive to Xbox, but this is Phil Spencer here. He's the king of flip-flopping. He should have been on last
8 months ago is about when
True statement.
Well, is it 8 months ago about when Spider-Man came out and that whole Miles Morales thing and that exclusivity and that came out?
Of course, that's what he's talking about there, yeah.
So, okay, so...
Well, so here's my take. I don't think Phil Spencer is going to be around in that chair that he is in right now when fucking Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 is ready in 2030, 2027, 2028, whenever that fucking game is ready. Those games are like 8 to 10 years away. I don't think Phil Spencer and the people that are in charge right now in Bethesda and Xbox are going to be around when those two games are ready. So I am still saying Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls 6, put it down on paper, are coming to other platforms besides Xbox. Now, you want to take your Doom, your nice little Dooms, and your nice little Wolfensteins, and your Dishonored's, and your Preys, nice little games. You can make them exclusive all you want. Nobody gives a fucking rat's ass, you know? But there are people, whether people want to admit it or not, there are people that will not buy Xbox because they're PlayStation, you know, true and true. Just like there's people on Xbox that won't buy a PlayStation because they're Xbox true and true. They're not going to cut those people off at the knees, and they're not going to say, I don't want your money. They're going to know that there's a hardcore audience on both sides, and they're going to put those games, mark it down now. Those legacy titles are coming to the other systems.
Well, and he said that.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
For now.
Right.
But now granted, now we're talking down the road.
Right. Down the road. Those games are nowhere near being ready.
But the next big AAA Bethesda game is Xbox exclusive.
Sure. You want to say it's going to be the Indiana Jones game, Starfield. Is that what it's called, Starfield? There's a Starfield game?
Yeah.
Starfield. Yeah. Anything that's never been released before, right, is going to come to Xbox. Something that already has huge communities on other platforms, those games are coming to those platforms. I'm guaranteeing it.
I totally agree with you.
I know there's people out there on other big podcasts that get paid to do that for a living that swear that's not the case, but I'm telling you, those games are going to come to those other systems.
I agree with you.
Now, do those games come out the same day?
Nope.
Probably not. Maybe they come out a little earlier on Game Pass. Maybe they have 2 or 3 extra missions or whatever. Or maybe they have some other features, the FPS Boost, 120 frames per second, and all that other crap. But those others, they're not going to not turn down the money from the other systems. Those games are huge, iconic franchises. They're not all just going to say, oh, we don't want your money. Because some people aren't going to be able to go over to Xbox. They don't want to. They're too heavily invested on the other end.
So let's think way down the road. Way down the road. When this shit grows back.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think Game Pass will ever be available on a Sony system?
No. I think Sony will come out with their own. I think Sony would have to fail at their own before they cave to Xbox.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. I agree with Mike on that.
I would think they'd have to rebrand PlayStation now. Again, there's a stigma with that name. They got to rebrand it, do something, get the word out in a different way. And I think they have to fail on their fall flat on their own face before they all of a sudden let Xbox put Game Pass on their system. Either that or leadership or that guy who's in charge right now. What's his name? Jack Ryan. Is that right, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah. Either he's not young. He's not any youngster. So maybe he's only got a few years. Maybe he's only got the PS5 left in him, right? And then he's going on, and someone younger comes in with a different mindset, and maybe that's all it takes is someone that comes in with a more holistic approach, thinking long term, and then they change.
That's got to happen in Japan because
sure,
no, Sony of America's not doing anything. That's got to happen in Japan for them to. I know the Japanese, the Sony of Japan, laughs at Microsoft. They don't even think the Xbox is a thing. So,
I mean, I think it could probably come to Nintendo first before it would come to PlayStation.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That might be like
that.
That might be like the litmus test. And Sony says, okay, well, it's doing well, and we're still selling games, and Nintendo seems to be happy with it. Then sure, maybe we can go along with it too.
I mean, it's not like Sony won't get money from it. It's not like they're going to say, okay, put it on. They're going to get a cut of it, just like Nintendo would.
Yeah.
But I think the takeaway from this deal is anything new that does not have like a prior history on another system is going to come to Xbox. And I just think they're two tentpole franchises. Now, I know Wolfenstein and Doom sell okay for them, sell well, but they don't sell well like Fallout and Elder Scrolls well. I think those, and everything else will be exclusive to Xbox to some degree. And Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls is going to come to PlayStation and Nintendo, PC, Steam, Epic Games, wherever Bethesda can make money and Xbox can make money.
But they still they didn't spend all that money just to put game. They want exclusives.
But they're not losing any money in this deal. They can still have the cake and eat it too. They can still put it. How many people, if they just make Fallout exclusive to Xbox, you think people just go out in droves, go out and buy Xbox? Like, let's put it this way, Matt. You're a Destiny guy, right? If all of a sudden Bungie gets acquired by Sony, right? And then the PS6 comes along and says, or let's say it's later on in the current life cycle, and says Destiny 3 is going to be on the PS5. Are you going out and getting the PS5? Or are you sticking with your Xbox and playing Destiny 2 or moving on to another franchise?
I would probably move on to another franchise.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to come down to. So if they just decide, Fallout 5 is going to be on an Xbox, sorry, PlayStation, we've spent $7.5 billion. We don't spend that type of money just to plaster our game everywhere. We want to keep our toys to ourselves. We want to keep it in this closed environment. We don't want you PlayStation money. We don't want your Nintendo money. We don't want your Epic Game Store money. We just want Game Pass money. I don't know. I don't see in a world where you can still take all that money in and then you got a chunk of change coming in from all these other avenues at the same time.
Microsoft is a huge company. They got a lot of money.
Yeah.
They have a shitload of money that we couldn't count. Okay, and they can do what they want with their money, and I think they've got some pull on some shit.
Well, Mike, you make a good point, because if you look at what Sony's doing right now with the MLB The Show, that's crossing over. So,
right,
I don't know, man.
So they're going to get. So Microsoft has got to send money to Sony for selling the game on their system. Now,
right.
the counter argument to that is Sony could just keep it on their system and they get to keep all the money, right? So that Microsoft doesn't make any money. So Microsoft puts a game on their game store. They owe Sony a percentage of that, and the other percentage they get to keep, right? That's the counter argument to putting it on Fallout 5 on PlayStation is, well, I don't want my competitor to make any money. I want to make all the money. What they really want is they want everybody to subscribe to Game Pass. That's the end goal for all of this. They want you to subscribe to Game Pass. But by the time Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls are ready to release, you're already going to know the success of Game Pass, right? It's not like Game Pass is going to hinge on those titles. By that time, 5 years from now, Game Pass will be around for about 7 years? They'll already know by then if it's a make or break thing. Who knows, in 5 years, they could say, you know what, this isn't worth it. We're losing our shirt paying all these developers and publishers for all these games. And we're going back to just selling them and not having this subscription service. And then what?
Let's look at what's going on right now, though, because they bought all these companies. I understand it takes time to make games. And that's the reason probably why they don't have anything to play right now. I mean, you can play everything on Game Pass. I'm talking about besides that. I'm talking about there's no new IPs, there's no new game. They talk about a lot of stuff that's coming, but
yeah, they're going to have games.
Yeah, they're going to have games eventually, but right now we're sitting in the water playing with Game Pass. which is okay for the newer people coming in, but not for us because we played most of everything. So I'm sitting there, and Sony is continuing to just kill it to me. And, and I'm being as unbiased as I can. With the games that we played last year and some of the games that we're playing this year, Sony's killing it. Maybe Sony's going to run out of steam or something. I don't know. Microsoft needs to get it together and stop talking about, okay, they dropped 20 games on Game Pass. We've played all of 20 games. I'm sure all of you have played those games, right?
Right.
So that wasn't a big that wasn't a big deal to me. I mean, and all these Xbox fanboys are just going crazy. Oh, we got man, whatever. Stupid. You don't have anything.
I think this would be a big. Go ahead, Matt.
Well, just on Bill and Eric, the same Xbox fanboys going, hey, we got this, were the same ones bitching last year about Sony and exclusive with Spider-Man, the Marvel Avengers, and all that shit. Are the same ones now saying, oh, yeah, we got all these exclusives now. But they're the same ones bitching a year ago about Sony doing that shit. It's like, you two-faced son of bitches, because...
I think this would be a way bigger deal if Fallout 5 was like ready for next year. If Elder Scrolls was ready by holiday, and then we would be talking.
A good point.
Because then because then they would really have to make a decision, and then that would significantly boost their sales of Game Pass. But I am pretty confident that those games are very, very far off. That they are focused on Starfield, and they are focused on keep doing the stuff for Fallout 76. As far as Bethesda Studios, not Bethesda the publisher, but Bethesda Studios. So I think those two games are very far away. So my point is, in 5 years, they're already going to know what the success of Game Pass is. It's like Netflix. 7 years in, Netflix wasn't still thinking of like, oh my God, we got to get this thing to be. They've already made their money. They're just printing money at that point. It's just like turn the lights on every morning and the shit just works. Where now Game Pass is in that tenuous position where they have a good amount of subscribers, but they need that. Like Outriders, if Outriders comes out day one on Game Pass, I think that's a huge deal because 2 million people have already played it. People seem to be liking it. You can put that day and date as a free game on Game Pass. That's going to drive up your numbers. But in 5 to 7 years from now, I think they're already going to know what Game Pass is, and they're not going to be, oh my God, we got to get this title on here, or we're going to be, not sure if we're going to keep going with Game Pass or not.
I think Game Pass is here to stay. Okay, I think they're trying to be, like Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, that subscription service that you just pay for and you forget that you have it. And you just keep paying for it every month. And I think that's what they're going for. Yeah. And I think they're making money on it, but I think that for them to, we disagree on the exclusive stuff, with Bethesda and all that, but I think that they're wanting these games, big AAA title games on Game Pass to help sell along, just like Netflix, Disney, HBO wants those movies. HBO on Christmas Day, Wonder Woman was available to watch. Well, fucking Game Pass, day one. I'm just saying, MLB The Show is available to play on Game Pass.
Well, that's going to be. When they can get into that regular cadence of getting non-first party stuff free on Game Pass, that's when Sony's got to worry. Like, let's say Cyberpunk was a really good game. I know that's an inside joke. I think we're sitting here like 87 days the game hasn't been available on PlayStation. But imagine if that was a killer game and they got that day one on Game Pass. Those are the types of moves that Sony have to worry about because those are big third-party games that sell in huge amount of numbers, and people will flock to play it. But I just think that those two. I think everything else is going to be exclusive, but I just think those two games, they're so popular. They have so many communities in other places besides Xbox that I just don't see them shutting those people out and turning their backs on those dollars when they can still make tons of dollars on their own system via some Game Pass perks and then collect money on the side from everything else.
I mean, maybe they're thinking in the back of their mind that they can make more money that way.
Well, I think they're hedging their bets that everybody will come over. I think that's right. That's the bet they're making, is that we'll keep it on our system, and people are so committed to those franchises that they'll play it anyways, that they will not think twice about buying an Xbox or playing it on PC or playing it on tablet.
That's a hell of a gamble. I agree with you there. That's a hell of a gamble to play.
But then that's the move they're probably making if they do. If they prove me wrong and they decide to go with those two games on Game Pass exclusively, then that's the bet they're making, that the people will just jump over and sign up for a subscription and play those games.
Now, what if they do, Game Pass, plus you can buy it on Sony?
Mm-hmm. That's what two people would have to get together, I guess, and take two to tango in that, I would assume.
I mean, you're on Game Pass, so you get these games, but if you're on PlayStation, PC, you got to pay for it.
Well, those games are so far away, Matt. Let's talk about some news that does matter to us in the immediate future. They say that FPS Boost feature that came out in February to a small handful of games is now coming to some of the Bethesda games. So if you want to replay them, like Eric said, we've already played these games, right, Eric? But
absolutely.
If you want to play them now with FPS Boost, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Prey, Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim Special Edition, and Dishonored Definitive Edition will be getting the FPS Boost. It hasn't been released yet, but it's coming. So, Matt, maybe Fallout 76 is what we try with the FPS Boost. I heard they have underground naked wrestling these days in there.
Well, we do that anyway.
I think that facial thing would go well down there.
Yeah.
Come. Moving on. Eric alluded to earlier, 20 Bethesda games now on Game Pass. Eric, how are you feeling about these 20 games?
Could care less, bro.
You care less?
I could care less. I mean, is it a great value? Is it a good thing? Yeah. And for people that missed out on it, okay, great. It's fantastic. But I'm not excited about it because, like I said, we've already played this stuff.
Which, if you had to take a pick, would there anybody that, combined with being free, along with the boost, would there be a game that you could potentially think about playing? So we have Dishonored 1 and 2. We got a whole bunch of crappy old Doom games plus Doom Eternal. Fallout.
I like
Vegas.
that. I like that Wolfenstein and the Fallout 4, Fallout Vegas. I like the what else was there?
How about Rage 2? Have you played Rage 2?
Yeah, that was corny. I like the new Doom though. It's pretty cool.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Just nothing too exciting, man.
No. I mean, Fallout 76 is probably the only thing that excites me a little bit because I haven't played too much of it and they keep making improvements to it. So that would be new content for me to experience. I know they're still working on a big update. So really that's the only one. But to me, they got to work on that whole cross progression or you play with your buddies and you're both earning progress at the same time.
Yeah.
Because no one's got time. No one's got time to go play that twice. You play with your friends, you go back to your map, and you don't get credit for it. Then you got to play it again. F that noise.
Yeah, for real.
Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know. It never really did much for me, Jay. I don't know about Eric. Did you ever play that?
Yeah, I played that. It didn't do anything for me either. And the Skyrim
flat,
one,
right? Yeah, Skyrim's on here.
Skyrim was good, but like I said, that's how many years old is that now? I mean, even with the enhancement, it's still a good game. I'm not trying to take anything away. Skyrim's a good game.
Oh, of course it's a good game. It's sold so many, and the joke is they're going to put it on your toaster and your refrigerator.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just never could get into it. I think I got into it too late, and it just felt too dated for me. You know what I mean? But yeah. The two, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Online, neither one of them I could really get into. But I do like me some Fallout.
I never did the Elder Scrolls Online. Skyrim was great. Skyrim was a great game. But
I was just saying, I think I got into it too late. I tried it. Jeremy keeps, was telling me, try it. If I like Fallout 4 as much as I did, I might like Skyrim, but
Skyrim was a great game. I finished that game. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah,
maybe I got to give it another go.
The graphics were amazing. The graphics were amazing back in the day, man. I was like, wow. And the dragon, when you saw your first dragon, oh, man.
That was a PS3 Xbox 360 game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Borderlands 3, the director's cut, pushed till April 8th due to the weather conditions that they had in February. Of course, Gearbox is based in Texas. They said, due to the challenges arising from the severe weather that impacted Texas last month, the director's cut add-on will now launch on April 8th. Give us more time to play other stuff, Matt, then we can check it out in April.
God, we got so much stuff to play.
That's a good thing, Matt.
It is.
And the last bit of news here is around Xbox and their accessories. Of course, Matt talked that he's getting his wireless headset on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, Matt, make sure you have the Xbox Accessory App updated, either on your PC or your Xbox before Tuesday, okay?
I didn't even know I had an app I had to update. I got to look into that.
Well, you have to have the app on your Xbox. It's how you update your controllers and everything like that. So on March 16th, aligned with the launch of the Xbox wireless headset, the Xbox Accessories app on your Xbox One, Series X, S, and Windows 10 devices is getting an update. With the update, the app lets you fine-tune the audio controls for a customized audio experience, including equalizer settings, bass boost, auto mute sensitivity, mic monitoring, and brightness of the mic's mute light. And best of all, the headset can stay updated with the latest features via wireless updates from your console, ensuring you'll have a premium audio experience that continues to evolve. So make sure you install all the latest Windows updates to enjoy audio customization features on the wireless headset when using the Xbox Accessory app on Windows 10.
I will have to make sure that shit's updated because I'll be honest with you. I mean, if it's an IMAX thing on the Xbox Series X, then okay, cool. But I never opened that up on my Xbox. That app.
Yeah, when you do your update the controller or you do some settings or anything on that with your controller.
When you plug in your controller, it'll probably prompt you to do the update.
All right, so it's okay. All right. So it's that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Some other Xbox news. The FPS Boost and Auto HDR settings. So we all should have got an update this week for our Xboxes, in case you didn't look. So the Auto HDR and FPS Boost settings are now out for those games. So in your game's managed settings, you can choose your compatibility options and toggle on or off Audio HDR and FPS Boost. They're bringing achievements back to the Xbox app. We know Matt's a big achievement hunter. As you know, he retired as a MILF hunter, and now he's the achievement hunter.
I'm married.
Long ass time ago. The first update will include a list of achievements in the app, an achievement details screen, and achievement unlock notifications. They've also done some updates to how you can manage your subscriptions. And I'm sure Jay is very upset about this. The TV listings in One Guide are going away. Based on customer usage and feedback, we're constantly evolving the Xbox experience. To that end, beginning this May, we'll be sunsetting live TV listings for One Guide on Xbox One. You can continue to use One Guide to view your connected HDMI devices or USB TV tuner. You can also keep using One Guide for HDMI pass-through and to watch TV via USB TV tuners, but you won't be able to access the on-screen TV listings guide. Everybody sad about that?
No, I never use it. So.
Yeah, I say yeah.
Yep. So there goes. That's like their one last feature for TV that's going away. So they officially have waved the white towel there, saying we surrender. We're no longer the all-in-one device that we wanted to be under. The great Don Matrick. Let's not forget the great Don.
I mean, they still can be, with like TV apps and shit like that, but you don't have to fucking put it out in your face. I mean, just do like everyone else. Just okay, cool. You can play games, but you get these apps where you can watch TV and shit too.
I saw some news story this week, Eric, where you can use the new Chromium update for Edge on the Xbox, right? So if you have Microsoft Edge, the Chromium version, which might be just a default version, I don't know, and you can play Stadia through that. So you could conceivably play Google Stadia on your Xbox.
Huh. That's weird.
Check that out.
Yeah.
That's all the news, gentlemen. It was a very, very spirited conversation we had there. I'm a little choked up.
Oh no.
What have we been playing this week, Matt?
We have been playing last night. We had a great time last night playing Division 2. You, myself, Maniac, and Scarfinger. You and I start playing early in the evening, and then probably about an hour in, Scarfinger joined in the party, which I haven't talked to him in I don't know how long.
Since then Jay showed up. Unscripted days.
Yeah. And we all had a good night last night playing some Division 2, man. It was a lot of fun.
We did. We played close to 5 hours.
Oh my God. It was late. Yeah, it was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. When we got done.
Well, you turn the clocks ahead, so you could conceivably think it was 2 a.m. But yeah, I think we went to about. I think I started around 7:15. Wrapped. I think we stopped playing around like 20 of 1. By the time we logged off, it was close.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Almost 5 hours.
That was a good time. That was a good time we all had last night, just going around, playing around. And of course, Destiny 2. I've got my season up to over level 100. I've been doing some other shit with that. That's really about it as far as game-wise. I've been playing that. Finish up WandaVision, which is a great TV series. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, check it out from beginning to end. I suggest watching it all the way through. Okay? But, yeah, weather here is getting beautiful. Fucking goddamn fucking baseball started up again. I got baseball practice and baseball games.
And this gets back to our conversation that we sort of had in the beginning of the show.
Yes, sir.
We don't need to go over those. We've drilled these areas.
We have.
Some of us live.
We have. Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah. So Eric, what have you been playing?
Well, you know what I've been mostly doing is I bought a 6 terabit hard drive because Mike, of course, you know that PS5 can't hold water, man. You can't put nothing on the PS5, shit. Man. So what?
Matt's telling you. Hold on 1 second.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Noah got his PS5 this past week.
Yeah.
And in person, that is a sexy beast.
It is.
I tell you what, man, that is I know it gets a lot of hate. That's a beautiful looking console.
Does he have the digital or the disc version?
You got the disc version.
Okay.
And Matt Matt got his hands on the DualSense.
Yeah. I tell you what, that is a nice controller. All right, I'm sorry, Eric, I'm taking over your time, but that controller is cool. It is really cool. The whole thing is really, like Mike said it before, that makes it feel like a next gen performance, next gen situation. Okay, yeah, it really does. Between the controller, turning it on, the way it looks, They did it right. Sony absolutely did it right with next gen compared to Xbox. I absolutely think that.
As far as presentation and hardware.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Sorry, Eric.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool. No, but what I did was I got a 6 terabit hard drive, and I'm transferring all those PlayStation 4 games that I have on my PlayStation 5 to the hard drive. And that's what I've been doing most, because
that's not an easy process. That takes a while.
No.
And you can't go off and do other things. It makes you sit on that fucking screen.
You're right, man. You can't do anything. So that's been mostly what I've been doing. And it's something to see, and making YouTube videos and shit like that. But other than that.
So how are you finding the perform? Have you done a test where you've played a PS4 game on the PS5 hard drive, and then you've played it on the 6 terabyte? Do you notice any difference? Like, is it just loading screens that are changing, or do you feel the gameplay is different?
No. So let me tell you my experience first. So I bought this one hard drive, right? It was like a 4 or 5 terabit, but you know how some hard drives have their own power source,
right? Yep.
Well, this one didn't. It was a Western Digital. It was like one of those compact, whatever.
Yep.
And I loaded stuff on it there, and stuff was going slow. I noticed, and I sent it back to Amazon, and I replaced it with it's called a Phantom drive, something or other, and it's 6 terabit, and it's beefy, man, and it has where you plug it in, and it works just like. I mean, it's quick, just like the PS5, man.
Because it's got its own power source? Because
it has its own power source. And I guess that head's spinning, and it reads it faster. Something's up with it, man. It reads it faster, man. I was playing the Ratchet and Clank, because a whole lot of crap goes on in that game.
Right.
And there was no slowdown when I played it on the hard drive with its own power source.
Man, do you have much experience with external hard drives?
Just with my computer and stuff. So, mainly for backups, not for anything else, but for backups.
I've always been skeptical or leery of the anything that's got 6 terabytes, because I heard that shit has an easier a higher failure rate.
Yeah, I'm sure, because it has to read so much.
So yeah.
Phantom drive. I'm trying to locate it here on Amazon. I see something here. Phantom drive to 2 terabyte. Kind of the 2 terabyte one looks sharp. I'll have to look at the 6 terabyte here. Yeah,
it was a 6 terabyte Phantom. It's black in color, and it's called.
Let me pull it up on stream here and see if because we had the nail clippers on for people. I'm not sure if you caught those episodes, Eric.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm not sure if you've gotten yours. But we want to, we don't want to just pimp out the manicure accessories. We also want to show people the hard drive stuff too. So let's see. Right. Is this what you bought here?
Hold on, I'm going to it now. Let's see.
Phantom drive, 6 terabyte external hard drive, 85, 176.25.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a lot of goddamn 6 terabytes is a hell of a lot of space, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of space. You can put everything in your brother on that thing, man.
Yeah, so you can put the whole internet on there.
Yeah, that's it. That is definitely it.
And you feel that's working out well for you?
Yeah, it's a beast, man. It's
you
flying.
You got it in black or white?
Black.
You got a white. You can have it right next to the PS5, and nobody will know.
And I didn't think about it at the time. I guess I was on some Black Power kick. I guess I don't know what the hell I was doing.
well, he was thinking black was going to be bigger or something.
Yeah, it was. Matt, you're hilarious.
What's the reviews on this? It's got 4.3 out of 5 stars.
Holy shit! They make a 16 terabyte one. Click on how much is this 16 terabyte?
18.
Oh, I see the 18 down there. How much is that?
$666.35. That's not too bad. 18
Eric,
terabytes?
why didn't you buy that, Eric?
Because I don't need that.
Huh? Why didn't you buy that?
Because I don't need that.
Holy shit!
I might just get the 4 terabyte.
Yeah, the 4 terabyte is a good price, right?
4 terabytes, 116. The 6 terabyte would be exciting if you could do some cold storage of the PS5 games.
I know, right? I was like,
But so you plug this in and you feel it goes fast. It moves it over pretty quick.
Yeah, and it plays well. When you're playing it off the hard drive, it goes. It did better than that Western Digital one without the power source. Because I sent that right back, man.
What's a 1 terabyte going for, Mike? Can you click on that?
$77.93.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but for that
for 2 terabytes, $85.96. You might as well get 2 terabytes. Spend the extra,
you might as well.
extra $8.
But the thing about it, man,
4 terabyte for the 116.
The thing about it, man, was I'm taking up all that space with those older PlayStation 4 games, like the God of War. And Mike, you were right. I played the God of War, and the graphics pack it doesn't stay on the PlayStation 5. It goes with that PlayStation 4 game. So, man, it was awesome, and it played just fine.
Okay, something to consider.
Yeah, man.
And what would you say on average the transfer would be? So, like, I find it could be anywhere. If I'm just doing my PlayStation 5 to one of those typical Western Digital external drives, it can be anywhere from like 15 to 20 minutes per game.
Yeah, I'd say that's about accurate. Yeah,
you're still seeing that now per game.
I'm still seeing that per game. Like, I know God of War took me about 15, 20 minutes.
So that's not going any faster. It's not going any faster than for you.
No. Transfer, but game-wise, it showed up, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
the
tell
thing.
the difference by playing.
You can move a game on Xbox between that expandable storage that you put in the back and the internal hard drive.
Is it instant?
It's like, it feels like it could be anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm almost at the peace of mind of getting 2 of those. And, just labeling them like, games like A through M, and the other one is games like N through Z, alphabetize them or something like that.
Damn.
Wow. They need to have something that you can hook up to it, like a third party need to make it where you can have like a hub.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need to do. But.
All right, so you haven't been playing anything. You've just been playing the dance between moving stuff over. I was today, because I was so busy playing the Division 2, I was going to get Crash for the PS5 because I hear it's electrifying on the DualSense. And I'm like, well, Eric will probably have already played it by now, and he'll give his impressions. So what you're telling me is you're letting me down. You have not.
Yeah, I am letting you down because I have it already. But I
know that the free update now to the PS5 just came out. I figured you would have played it.
Nah, between work and all that crap, I ain't had really no time, but I'm off tomorrow. I'll get into it.
All right. So next week, you heard it here, folks.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, for myself, just a Division 2. I can't believe I'm playing it again, but it is my comfort food, guys. I think it's my gaming comfort food. It just feels good, plays good.
Now, has a lot changed since you was playing it before?
Yes.
I think they've cleaned up some stuff. Certainly it looks and performs better on the next gen, on both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. But yeah, I feel like there's some niceties, right? You feel like cover system is a little bit better. I think they've made quality of life changes, is the way I would put it. I don't feel like as I'm stressed out playing the game as I did my first time around.
But did they add new missions and stuff for you guys to do? Or is
that's
the
whole
old rinse and repeat?
Yeah, I mean, as far as DC goes, I don't think there's really anything new there.
No.
No. I mean, even that classified mission that Jay and I did today, as soon as we started playing it, I was like, fuck, me and Matt did this. Remember this one? We couldn't figure out how to get out of the end of it. You went into this bank vault.
Yeah.
And you had to look for all the backpack trophies and stuff like that, and you had to collect them all before you left. And then we couldn't figure out how to get out of the fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Typical bad Fodder figures moment. played this mission. We're like, how the fuck do we get out of this? And then we just eventually quit, and it didn't give us any credit, and we had to do it over again.
I think, just to kind of piggyback on your mic there, I think single player, I think they made many advances in single player play-wise and that. But multi, when, like, last night, when there was 4 of us playing, it was definitely scaled up more difficult to play the game.
Yeah, it definitely ramps up.
Yeah, it was definitely ramped up. But I think single player, when I play by myself, it's a lot easier than it was before. But yeah, we had all of us on our site. I mean, there was many more purple guys, more elite guys, the yellow guys in that playing. So I think it knows, but it's still it wasn't as even then. It wasn't as bad as it was before.
Yeah, I mean, I am enjoying it. It's just comfort food. It's good. It's good gaming. Good gaming party gaming. As dumb as that. You don't have to overthink things. Just shoot shit. You can have good conversation and follow along. It's not one of those games where you need everybody to shut up and I need to focus here. No, you can be talking about whatever and still know what the mission is at hand. Right? It's just a easy game to. And the thing I like about it, it's easy to pick up and play. But if you want to get deep in the weeds, like you guys were talking about last night, where matching up all the manufacturers and playing the numbers game, and you can go hog wild with that shit too if you like. But if you're just like me, who doesn't know a goddamn thing about a gun, you put a gun in my hand, and the first thing I would do is I would flip it over and take the handle and hit you in the head with it, because I wouldn't know how to shoot it. I wouldn't know how to load it. All I would know how to do is beat you in the head with it. So for me to play a game with, you're talking about guns and manufacturers and, I don't fucking, just press the trigger and hopefully something comes out. It's just, does it feel right when I shoot? That's all I really care about when I play these games.
Does it shoot people? Does it get kills? That's all that matters right now.
I'm not like someone in chat who goes, I prefer this gun in real life than I do to the virtual one. I don't have any. I don't have any recall like that. You know what I mean? But
last night was very fun. I really had a good time last night with you guys playing around and having a good time. So.
It was good. Besides that, more of Immortals Phoenix Rising, doing a lot of that, opening up. I'm kind of like doing the same shit in both games, and go figure with fucking Ubisoft. Going around and climbing up statues in Immortals to open up the area so I can see everything. And then I'm going in today, right before I came on, I went to all the safe houses and opened everything up so I could see all the shit in every region. So I feel like, 2 Ubisoft games, I'm flying around, moving around, opening up shit so I can plan my next move. Other than that, I haven't been playing anything else, I don't think. Oh, you know what I did play, Eric, a few weeks ago that I keep forgetting to talk about is I played more of that Astros Playroom. What a fantastic game.
That is a fantastic.
Matt,
did you play it?
Has Noah downloaded that yet on the PS5?
Yes, he has. Yes, he has, and he talks highly of it.
Yeah, you got to give that a spin.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He said, you got to do this.
There's one mission where you have this almost like Gatling gun and you're shooting up those balls.
Yeah.
That felt That's fucking
so
next
awesome.
Level.
Yep,
I just wanted to play that mission over and over again.
Yeah, man. That is awesome. I like that, and I like the ice ones too. When you're on the ice,
yeah, you're sliding along,
and
gliding along.
And you can hear it coming through the speaker, and you can feel it in the trigger. Wait, man, that's awesome.
I can't wait. I mean, I'm getting MLB The Show on the PS5, Matt, and I can't wait. I hope they have like the crack of the bat, and I hope they do something along those lines. To
God, I could be jealous.
Not corny, you know what I mean? There's a fine line between authentic and corny, but I really hope they do something there to give it that, authentic. If you feel the ball whizzing by, like when you let it go or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're in the batter's box.
I mean, when I was playing on Noah's PS5, just the feedback from that controller, just the resistance in that was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so much. I mean, that's definitely a next gen experience. That new controller.
Xbox will have within a year from now. Xbox will have something out. No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to, because that was incredible.
Matt, maybe while I'm talking about this next thing, you can prep a terrible topic for us. But Eric, one thing I want to get circled back on about the external hard drive with the PS5. You only a downside again, and I don't know what it is with them. You only can use one external hard drive.
Yeah, that sucks.
You're locked into one. So let's say you.
That's why I went and got that big one, the 6 terabit. Yeah.
Right. So let's say you have a bunch laying around, and you put, you want to swap them in and out. I mean, we know you can't hook them all up at the same time, but you can't even swap them in and out.
No.
I'm having issues trying to swap them in and out. I know you can't hook them up at once, but right now, everything I've read is you can only use one external hard drive.
And you know what problem I had too? Listen to this, and if you get one, because that Phantom drive has its own power switch on it, because you can turn it on and off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I powered down the PlayStation 5, I turned off the hard drive. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went back to play again, I turned the hard drive on, and then I turned the PlayStation 5 on. It told me that my hard drive was disconnected,
like corrupted or something. Like you had like a power outage.
Yeah,
and they had to rebuild the hard drive.
Exactly. So, tip to you: if you do get one, you got to keep it on.
Right, because they're thinking it's like a power failure, like you lost power in your house.
Exactly.
And we know how elegantly PlayStation handles that type of situation.
Exactly. It bricks everything and it corrupts it, and then you have to reformat it, and it's a mess. So, don't do that.
Yeah. All right, Matt, how you feeling? Feeling lucid?
Let's do it. I got 4 choices.
Might be women of the night walking around, broadcasting out their anuses. I'm like 70s Harry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that. Burn it up. I'm right down in the fucking bed. Adult toys, sex crime or sexual assault, vaginas. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, who's got the GPS on the rub and tug?
70s Harry.
70s Harry would look good on Matt's right now.
I need some 70s Harry.
Yeah.
70s Harry.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gentlemen, I have 4 topics for you to choose from. I have wedding, taser, TSA, thief. Wedding, taser, TSA, thief.
What are you feeling, Eric?
I'm feeling taser because I'm at work.
Okay.
Let me get sure put the right one here.
I still want a video of Eric getting tasered.
I do. I want that too.
Oh boy, that's not a good look.
All right. This is from Utah. A West Valley City man is accused of assaulting a woman he allegedly asked to use a taser on him when he had a panic attack. Ashton Lawrence, 20 years old, was booked into the Salt Lake County Jail on charges of assault, a Class B misdemeanor, and aggravated assault, a third-degree felony, according to a probable cause affidavit. During an argument on January 2nd, Lawrence began to have a panic attack. A woman told police that Lawrence had got her taser for Christmas and told her to use it on him if he ever went into a panic attack because he would become violent during said panic attacks. That's what the affidavit says. The woman said she feared for her safety and used a taser on the back of Lawrence's neck. The affidavit states Lawrence became angry and allegedly hit her in the face multiple times, causing significant contusions on the victim's left eye. Police reported the woman was dragged on the floor and placed his hands over her nose and mouth, constricting her breathing for at least 5 seconds. And it says here, well, that's actually the end of the article. It doesn't say anything more for that. But yeah, that's it. So apparently the guy told the woman if he goes into a panic attack to tase him, and she did, and he beat the shit out of her.
Well, she didn't tase him long enough. That's the only answer to that. She didn't tase him long enough.
Oh my God, sir. I mean I can see that, say something like this. Hey, if I get in this state,
see what?
I can see. Hey, if I'm in the state, I'm doing this. Slap me upside the head or tase me or something like that. But then to fight back when they actually do it, holy shit! That's just me. I've never been tased. Mike, you never been tased, right?
No,
I've never been tased. Eric, we know.
Yes, I have.
He has
let me
to.
tell you
You have
something.
to.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something about tasing, man. It lasts as long as you're doing it, and then when you stop doing it, it stops. You know what I mean?
I can think a lot of things like that.
It's not like if you were pepper. It's not like if you were pepper sprays. That's some
the lingering effect. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no lingering effect from tasing. So she didn't tase him long enough. That's his problem.
When was the last time you've been tased, Eric?
Like last year.
Damn.
I think you're due.
Yeah, you do. No, like you got to go back for your second round. I heard there's some residual side effects from that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
You're good. I'm good.
I'd like to see you two get tased. That'd be great.
I'm afraid I would shit myself.
I mean,
now would you be one of those guys, Eric? Do they tell you to just like sit there and be like
just relax,
relax. Don't lock up. Just be relaxed.
Yeah, because you're going to lock up when it hits you. You're going to everything from your top of your head to the bottom of your feet is going to lock up. You have no choice.
That's why I feel like I would shit.
Nah, you might pee, but you probably won't shit.
Just like I'm afraid of fucking airbags. I was thinking the airbag comes on my face, I'm going to shit myself.
Well, it's going to be over. It's going to be over before you know it, so you probably won't.
When you flipped on your motorcycle, you didn't shit yourself, did you?
That's true. That's true. I didn't. I kind of saw that shit coming though.
You only shit yourself when you're coming from the Mexican restaurant.
As I'm uploading the trash bag and artwork right now.
When you gamble, you're gambling.
Oh God. Oh no.
There was so much pressure, Eric.
Man, that is the best story, man. I love that fucking story.
That is the best story. That is
the best,
absolutely.
and it's the best story when he tells it. You know how many people I let listen to that, bro? That is funny. Bro, that is so funny. My mother-in-law knows you she calls you Boston Mike. She says that's the one who shits himself. I'm like, yeah, he shit himself.
Great.
Fucking Mike, I want to explain to Carol about you shitting yourself.
When we come back up to PAX one day, you're going to meet my mother-in-law, bro. She's going to be like, hey, I heard so much about it. She is funny as hell, bro. That's the best story ever. Boston Mike.
God damn it.
Oh, my God.
And what's this, Matt? You told Carol knows about it, too?
Oh, she will. Yeah.
Will. How is Carol doing?
Good.
Just hanging in there?
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Everything, good.
Okay. If you listen, Carol, hopefully you're doing okay.
I'll explain to you someday about Mike shitting himself in a trash bag.
The best.
Carol, there was so much pressure. It was unbelievable.
Fucking.
But you gambled and you crapped out.
You know the best part. I've said it before. I almost was in someone else's car. There was a moment there earlier on in the day where I could have been in someone else's car. And imagine that if that happened, if I just exploded in someone else's car. I mean, how do you go back and work with that person ever again? You don't.
You're done.
Yeah,
You're done. You don't. I shit your car. I'm done.
I love you. Need a new car. You never can get in that car again. You never can look that person in the eye.
No.
And that person can never get in there. That person, anytime it gets hot out and that person leaves their windows down, even if it doesn't smell like crap, they're thinking there's it's like wafting in, and like it's just going to come in their memory. Like,
oh my goodness,
that stank. That stank.
Imagine how depressed you would have been after that, bro. You just would have been so.
I would have been crushed. I would have been crushed.
The prairie dogs were crowning that day.
Would have been a hell of a thing if I fucking lit it up in someone's car like that.
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean,
that's my favorite story. That's got to be in the top 5 of my favorite stories I've ever.
I was going through, Eric. I was going through my photos the other day, cleaning up some stuff, and I came across a picture of that guy pushing the big leaf barrel up into this truck.
Hey, Matt, Mike didn't help him or nothing. He was just
Mike just sitting there in the window, sipping his tea. I don't see nothing.
Mike was thinking, I paid you money, bastard.
No, I went out there later and talked, and man, the smell was so wretched. Oh, it smelled like an elephant's cage, like times 1,000, man. Those wet leaves were just sitting in that barrel for months and months.
Oh no, sir.
And that dude got it all the way to the top of that ramp, and then he just couldn't get over that lip, and he got in the truck and pulled it, and all of it just spilled inside the truck. I mean, he had to burn that truck. Man.
He had to burn that truck.
He was going down. He was going to go down the highway after that. He was coming from New Hampshire. He was going to be going down the highway. People behind him were going to get splattered with that stuff.
Oh my god!
Do you know how many cars probably got that on their windshield on the way home?
that shit crap water.
Oh yeah,
under cars. That's probably worse than acid.
Oh yeah,
all from Mike, all from Boston Mike.
Hey, you know, it's $50. $50.
Hey, well, that's true.
It probably cost him more than $50 to clean out his car.
I'm sure he didn't care.
No, he was pretty pissed. He said, "I'm going to have to get this detailed now."
Oh, Jesus.
Good luck with that.
So while we were doing that, it's live now. Even me with the opposite face. Thanks, Los. The Bell's palsy face design.
There's the trash bag and cap.
I'm going to buy them.
There it is, right there.
I'm going to buy that right after the show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The best.
I'm going on our website here tonight, and I'm going to look at T-shirts and shit. I need a T-shirt. I got the sweatshirt. I need a T-shirt now.
I gotta edit the colors. God damn. All right, Matt. Why don't you wrap this up? Plugs. The pebble brown did not look good. You gotta change that out.
That blue and that green did not look good.
The black looks the best.
Well,
yeah, the black and the gray.
I'm giving people options.
Black and white.
I mean, I could take the blue and the green out if you think that's just hurting sales.
Well, it's not like we're paying for it, so it doesn't matter. But everyone in chat tonight, man. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I can't name everybody, but thank you very much for showing up. Appreciate it very much. Being a part of the show is very helpful. It's a lot of fun. And Mike and Eric, a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun tonight, guys, with everything going on, man. Great, you know. And shout out to my razor for fucking up my beard and shit, and it's going to be gone here soon. You know, maybe I'll take some cat hair and paste on my face to make up for it. But
I would love for you to do that, Matt. Please do that.
No, Eric, it's going to be gone. Unfortunately, Eric, it's going to be shaved. But, you know, I mean, I wish I had more
Fuck.
hair pie. Anyways, yeah. But thanks everybody for paying attention to the show and being with us. That makes a big difference.
All right, Eric.
Man, I enjoy being back this week, man. No, sometimes work gets crazy, but I'm tell you what, I enjoy being on here with Boston Mike and and
Cincinnati Mike.
Yeah, Cincinnati Matt, bearded Matt. I don't know.
Goose Gossage.
Fantastic. Yeah. 70s porn. But anyway, and thanks to everybody being in the chat, man. I appreciate you. I can't see you, but I know you're there, so I appreciate it. And hey, man, that's it.
All right. Yes. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Lots of names, lots of people sub tonight as well, so appreciate that. We'll toss out the link on Twitter. Where should they follow us on Twitter, Matt? Bad Fodder Figures on Twitter, or it's Bad Fodder Figure. Bad Fodder Figure. Right. They wouldn't give us the. They wouldn't give us the S. More shirt designs are going up tonight and into tomorrow. Los, thanks again for all the designs. Appreciate that. So.
And if anyone wants to leave us a voicemail, it's 508-659-BFFS, 508-659-2337 for a voicemail. Keep it short.
Yeah, no voicemails this week. No one called in, but if you want to call in, please do.
That's the number.
Yep. So thanks, everybody.
It's free.
Next week is 156. This has been 155. Right, Matt? 155?
Double nickels or something like that, right?
Double nipples? That sounds like a personal problem.
Well, gotta talk to Barb.
We've got Bush. Oh, hello, pie.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Later, y'all.